videos and tapes.
That's crazy. Cause you
And
know she used to rock with the Roots and them.
yeah, and the problem is you don't hear nobody saying or putting out a lawsuit against her
Oh, of course not.
or
By now they should have.
I'm gonna try to see what my qualifying time is looking like.
Yeah. I'm streaming
I'm gonna,
this one though.
yeah, I hope we get the same split, but
It's too many people that's trying to join.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I would have to be like the one car.
Yeah,
I almost told myself you don't need to run this shit.
why not? You know,
I mean, ain't no reason now. I mean, I'm back. I'm back broke even from where I fell from.
fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother trying to qualify.
Nah,
There's
I
no
ain't gonna
point.
qualify with them.
There's no point. Or even trying to do a qualified run. I'll just sit in the back.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way. I may not sit in the back, but I
Mm-hmm.
have it in my mind since it's 94 laps, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can do about 37 to 40 laps on a tank if you save fuel,
Mm-hmm.
right? Let me change my setup. And then what I want to do is pit. Like, say if it went green, no matter what, I want to pit on lap 64.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, this one's longer. Are you basing it off of the open, or are you basing it off of the? Because you know it's
I'm
longer,
it's longer. It's 94 laps. So
but run it the
that's why
same way that you would run the open.
yeah, you're gonna get the same fuel mileage. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, um, if I can make it to lap 64 and pit, that means I really don't have to pit again until or at all, unless there's another caution between 70 and 94, where then
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go and take tires.
Right.
You know, so I'm thinking of doing like run it out the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we do 40 laps, cool. Then, if we get a green flag run, I'll pit on uh, lap 64.
One thing I'm
Hit my
gonna try
tires.
is being aggressive early too.
Yeah,
So, do
I
you
gotta
think
get
we
up.
should qualify?
Uh, uh,
The only reason we qualifying is to be up front when for the start. That's it, because we could still get flushed to the back somehow,
true.
and
Nah, I'm not gonna qualify
it,
because
it's too
uh,
early.
people constantly are trying to get a run on you to get around you, and then you get shuffled to the back anyway. I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go out here right now, get a couple runs in.
we'll be all right.
Try to recognize some of the names and who's in here. Once the shit starts.
Ain't nobody on track in my practice session yet. Everybody still in the pits. I don't know what they doing. That finish last night for the Coke race was crazy though. It was at
Mm,
Homestead. Like it looked like they was at Talladega the way they race. I was like,
hmm
damn, because they was still like pushing it, um, about 3, 4 wide, and then like
hmm
last lap, dude had a run on the leader, so he bumped the leader going into the turn, and the leader like just couldn't. He just came into the turn too much,
Too hot.
moved him up the track.
hmm
That shit was crazy.
But he didn't wreck him.
Nah, he didn't wreck him, but he hit the fuck out of him, and then he just went into the turn, and then dude probably tried to like let off. I don't know what he was doing, but it just moved him up, and that was it. It was clean.
You ain't getting a qualified run. You're still disturbing the air around you when we pass you. So
Dummy. But yeah, Jaguar, right? Like it's this dude that I follow on YouTube that he be doing stories on other stuff, but he did get into Jaguar in the past like 3 years. She
mm,
been through some shit because she was like kind of like
mm,
tripping out and she was like in and out of jail. So I followed along with that whole story. But up until now, when she started
mm.
doing these interviews and you know,
And
she started to
everybody
get
been
some
trying to label her as
notoriety.
crazy.
Yeah. But uh but I did have a chance. We were on like a YouTube panel and she
Mm,
was up there too. And it was like
mm,
this was at the point where the dude and her were like beefing.
mm.
So like I was listening to them go back and forth. But now, yeah, she made it to Piers Morgan. That's serious.
You in the same room as me or no?
I doubt it. I don't even see you on the list.
Yeah, they must have said my R is too low to even be in the presence.
In a practice session. That's crazy. I try to be aggressive.
I'll tell you, every time my son come home,
Hmm.
he bigger. I'm like, the fuck, bro?
That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. I need to be on that type of diet, whatever that is.
Mm.
It's probably he probably a carnivore, ain't he?
Well, and he basically has access to the training facility,
Yeah.
right?
And their nutrition too.
Yeah. So he just wilding out in there.
Who they got this week? Colorado's. Who they got? They got somebody that they should be able to beat.
Oh shit! I'm probably gonna get a black flag. Let's see. No, no black flag. You see the SEC had filed an intent to file an appeal,
For what?
Ripple or XRP.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn. They trying
Now
to
it
take
doesn't
shit
really
back.
matter so much as far as the token itself. It's just a cloud over the token right now. It's like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
let my people go.
Right. This shit gonna take
Leave us
another
alone.
3 years, 2 years.
I'm just tired of hearing about it.
Yeah. You heard about what happened with Bank of America?
Mm-mm.
Basically, people woke up and their accounts was zero, and they didn't have access to money. and they were basically saying like stuff like that keeps happening because it happened to me with my bank. Um, that's gonna be more reason for them to bring in that, um,
Yeah.
the USDC or,
Mm-hmm.
uh, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be
Yeah. No, no, no.
even
Yeah.
more the
No,
reason.
100.
Sorry, Frank.
You
That
know,
was my
100.
Tesla.
And I think was it Chase? Somebody just got settled some
hmm
shit. There's a
I think it's
lot of
Chase.
settling going on. It's funny. And then
We were involved in
uh,
the Wells Fargo one
right.
when they did it.
And are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Okay. Um, you got BNY Mellon, and you got these hedge funds and all this shit going on, and they're building a stock exchange in Texas, right?
Nah, I didn't know that. Why would they do that?
Yeah. So basically, to compete against the uh, New York Stock Exchange, right?
That's stupid.
And but it's not as stupid as it sounds, because Nvidia has shares, right?
hmm
We know how much the shares cost to buy, right? And that's a piece of the company.
hmm
Where did the shares, the actual, because shares are actually supposed to be physical paper, right?
Sorry, that was a bad
Right.
ball.
You're supposed to have a number and everything, stamped, notarized, whatever the case may be. But we've gotten away from that.
hmm
And it's not like back in the day in the early 1900s, where you had these pieces of paper that said you own these shares.
Right.
We go on exchanges, Webull, Robinhood, or whatever the case may be. Uh, but there's been a lot of fuckery going on, to where in some cases, they lend out your shares. You literally have to go on some of those apps to turn off lending of your shares.
Mm.
Um, when and if you don't do that, you automatically are in this pool of quote unquote kind of like liquidity for the stock market,
hmm
where they can take your shares, use them, and they basically taking your shares and using them against you. You know, they buy the shares, sell them short, or the banks. The bank, I'll tell you, man, the banks, whoever came up with the scheme is a freaking genius. How you make money off of having no money? You just borrow everybody else's money, invest it, make money, and then you're giving you, I don't know, what is the interest that you get, 0.006 or something like that, something minuscule, right?
Right.
So with stock market, they can also manipulate, because the settlement time, like they can say they can put in a purchase order for X amount of shares of stock, right?
hmm
But then turn around and cancel it. But the order is still out there showing that these shares are being bought. And the settlement time at one point in time was like T plus 3 days. And they're trying to get it down to T plus 0 days. So when you purchase, when you put in the order, it automatically it 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 it, it registers. You know what I'm
hmm
saying?
Right.
Kind of like back in the day. I don't know, you're younger than me,
Thinking
but
about that.
you
Yep.
didn't write too many checks. But when
A
I was
little few.
overseas,
hmm
did you? Okay. So when I was overseas and I needed to go buy something on base,
hmm
right? But
Right.
knew damn well I ain't had the money in my account,
Yeah, you could
and
write
it
that
was
check.
and it was Friday, and payday was Monday or Tuesday.
You could do
I'm
it.
like, you know what?
hmm
Let me go ahead and get that. I'm gonna write the check.
Yeah.
And what happened when you wrote the check? They took it. They did whatever scanned it in, or whatever the case may be.
hmm
The merchandise, they didn't say, "Well, come back on Tuesday." They
Yeah.
gave you the merchandise.
They couldn't say, oh, this didn't go through. They
And
didn't
then
have
if
that.
it Right, and if it didn't if it
Sorry
didn't
about the
go through
contact
come
with the one.
Tuesday for whatever reason, I didn't have to give
No
back
problem, man. It's
the
fine.
merchandise. What ended up happening was I got a
Yeah, no
overdraft
worries.
fee,
Of exactly that
and
amount.
yeah, and then or the $30 or whatever it was back
Yeah.
then, and then plus the amount. So as soon as that my payday hit my account, that shit was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, can I hit you?
Um, but
I
you
tried.
know, so that's how the banks have been operating. We already know about fractional reserve lending and all that shit. So they've been getting over for the longest time, and that's another reason why they're afraid of what's coming because once cryptocurrencies take hold, there's no more floating anything.
That's right.
You say you got it over here. We bump, bump the ledgers. AI with the power of AI now, you can look through, you know, thousands and tens of thousands of lines in seconds.
Hmm.
They don't know you got the money or not, and the transaction will go through or not go through. Um, but obviously, that's going to hurt them because then they can't really make money off of your money anymore.
Right.
So anyway, this exchange and stocks are going to become crypto.
Mm.
It's no different. You know, eh, you own a company. It's up to you whether you want to have 10 shares, 100 shares, 1,000 shares, 100,000, a million shares. It's all going to equal in the end of the day the same amount. If you say
Hmm.
your company is worth $10 million, it just depends on how many shares you want to issue.
That's a fact.
Make a difference between me paying $1,000 a share or $10 a share. It's up to whatever. They usually want the price lower, so they'll issue out more shares because it gives more buying opportunity for people to buy the shares. So, uh, but yeah, the stock market is going to become crypto, and so this thing that they're building in Texas is going to mirror the stock exchange, but it's going to be tokenized assets. You remember we talked about tokenized assets before.
Hmm.
Everything's going to be tokenized. Everything's going to have value on a ledger. So that's what's coming.
It's coming.
And people look at when I send you a Venmo, it's like, oh, you, or I transfer money to you. He's like, yeah, I already got it. You you didn't get my money. You got the whatever money they say that they had,
Right.
or that fractional reserve, and they pulled it from someone else, or didn't even do that. It's just a line number in their book that they owe you this much. For every dollar that I put in the bank, or yeah, for every dollar I put in the bank, they make $10.
Mm.
You know, so I ain't gonna get all that, but yeah. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Shit, crazy.
Uh, I am. I am. We might be in the same split. No.
Almost.
Damn.
What are you?
I'm the 30 car.
Oh, damn, we far away. I'm the 5. Dale Tanhart in here again.
Yeah. So that dumb shit that I did
The
today
leader's just done a
probably messed me
58.16.
up from getting into the split again.
That's some shit.
Anyone have a setup to share? Didn't realize
The
this
track
was
temperature's
open.
decreasing.
No,
It's
you
now
Take it to the back.
106 Fahrenheit.
you knew.
That's
You
my
knew.
setup. The
I'm
setup
giving
is
you a
called
setup
Get
so
to the
that
Back.
you can beat me in the same race.
No,
Out of here. Oh, okay. Yep. Zachary Corn is in here.
Zach Corn.
Uh, who else is in here? Stephen Harry. Mm-mm. Someone told him just use the fixed one. Mm,
Not a good idea.
yeah. What's his name so I can avoid him? George Elliott. What? Which one are you? Oh no, that's Daniel Bentley. Daniel Bentley, you are. He must have said use the stock because he got the fix it up. Try it if you want to.
Yeah, I ain't qualified.
Oh, he the 32. Oh shoot, he behind me. Well, you know who I'm not gonna be behind. I think in the first 5 to 10 laps, I'm gonna try to cut it the field in half, get to about 15th, and
Yeah,
then ride.
I just don't want to get caught up at all, especially early.
Yeah, I'm so tired, man. It's like someone just sent him a setup. Nice.
I'm
Watch,
like,
watch.
nope.
He got the toe all the way in angled on either side, and no camber. He got
Probably
that
set people up.
bullshit setup.
He set people up.
Um, but yeah, I'm not saying I'm the best driver. Hell, there's some tracks I won't even mess with because
Hmm.
I'm just not fast there. I know that I can run it. I need more time to run it, but I don't cause these wrecks.
Mm, it ain't me.
And
The
somebody
leader
was
has
like,
just done a
were you actually in here when I talked?
52.89.
I think you might have been in here. No, that was earlier today. He was like, oh, well, stuff happens and we're not professionals. Otherwise, we'd be in the Cup Series. I'm like, yeah, that's a cop out.
Right.
I'm not saying wrecks don't happen, but people be doing some dumb shit. And if I got a quarter every time somebody tries to justify somebody's fuck up, you know, I'll be having a lot of money.
Get some bread.
It's not about that. It's about just common sense, man. You got a 70 lap race. What are you doing going three wide or four wide in lap two? Or
Hmm.
hell, even on the start. I
That's a
just want to, some of these races, even
That's
if
a new
I'm
fastest
going
lap
to
for
finish
Pearson
15th,
for
maybe I'm the
52.89.
30 car. Maybe I just want to I don't want to lose points. So
right.
hell, I don't want to run a race, spend X amount of time and 2 hours, 3 hours running a race, and just come up with nothing or just even. But if it was a good race and they got me fair and square, hey man, that was a good race. They were just really fast.
Yeah.
Nah, not these dudes, man. These dudes is on some other shit.
All of
New fastest lap for Maish for 52.82.
Dude driving in the last race I was in, he in the middle, right?
them. Mm.
He the A car. All of a sudden, it looked like his car came to a complete stop.
Damn.
Why? Because he blew his engine. I'm like, first
Unbelievable.
off, I guess you don't have the indicator on to see, hey, you about to blow up. But
The leader has just done a 52.81.
what you call
These boys qualifying.
if I should turn that on. So we're gonna be racing for a minute. Yeah, I'll turn it off. But yeah, he blew his engine. He was in the middle. It was like rush hour traffic trying to get around dude. Of course, he ain't had no mic, like he didn't say nothing. So people weren't really even aware of what was going on.
Mm.
And most people got around him. But as I'm going by him, he's turning to the right in the turn. I'm like, man, you blew your engine. All right, that was one. That was your first strike. But if you blow your engine and you ain't saying nothing, man, keep your car steady.
Right.
just coast and just hold your line. Mm. All right, good luck. You gonna need it.
Yeah. I'm gonna just take it easy, but I'm gonna be aggressive.
Car number 5, P20, 94 laps.
That's it for me.
Cold tyres all round. The track temp is 111 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 85. Alright Adrian, our pace should be okay. We're aiming for around P12.
2893 is the strength of field, the one I'm in. So
2893.
I'm 2800. I barely made this race.
It's a lot of people here.
What is your strength of field?
I didn't hear it tell me this time. But if I'm a 5, I bet you it's like a 3200.
Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't have made that. You're about two splits ahead of me, probably.
That's a lot of people in here.
It's Talladega week. Come on,
Yeah,
come
Talladega
on
would
back.
be like that. It'd be like that.
If I get wrecked out, that means I can eat my food and watch some TV.
Right.
I mean, this might even be a good time to actually start in the pits.
It wouldn't be anything wrong with that. Nothing wrong
They only
with
give
it.
us 3 sets of tires. It's no different than the Open.
Yeah, they cold with the tires. They used to give us 5.
Yeah, what are they doing?
At least 4, but I guess they feel like we don't need them.
They said recession, fool.
Yeah, for real. The port's
Don't
shut
you know
down.
the docks are shut?
The longshoremen.
I heard something about GM closing a lot of factories too. It's like, man,
I don't know. Shit about to hit the fan.
Okay, get ready.
somehow we got the best economy we've had in a while. Stop it.
That shit must have been bad before.
Oh, shoot. No, dude, that don't even got a setup. Well, somebody did get him a setup finally.
Lucky.
He said, I'm going to qualify. Yep. Gregory Thompson. Ooh, you know what? I'm so tempted to go.
I feel like it'd be smart just to ride this far back and stay here for a while.
You can go either way.
Nah, fuck it. There's going to be a caution
You
anyway.
can ride in the back and get caught up in some nonsense, or you
Just
can be
don't
up front
be
and
in
get taken out. I mean, it can happen either way.
Watch them call a caution before the green drop.
Yeah, and we got
They
a
be like,
link
y'all
for
already.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that happen too. And then it messes it up because some people did cross the line and others didn't. You know what I'm saying?
All the way
Yeah.
except for one caution.
Nice.
Or we on the start,
I was
somebody
not
hits the
expecting
shit out of you.
to, get the
Wow.
pole,
And you
so
get a
that's
4X.
right.
You know, it's like, man, what are y'all doing?
And hey, how do you say your last name, by the way?
Bartholomew.
Ah.
You know, like Bart Simpson, his real name is Bart.
Come on. Joey, I just wanted to delete some of your
Okay,
last name.
talk
and
me
then
out of
put
it.
next
Should I
to
be
you.
really aggressive and try to get to the front, or
Nah, we gotta
Hang in the
stay
back.
with this. Stay with this pack.
Love you.
okay, all right,
Stay with them.
okay, I'm going to the
I
front.
mean, in school, kids
Yeah.
would call me Barf all over you.
Patrick.
Yeah, people all the way in the back in the start. People mad at them for not catching up.
Floor it, green, green, green.
It's antsy.
Low side. Clear low.
Trying to pick out some names.
Let's get to the bottom.
All right, you peel off. Man, if you're going down low, go down low. Don't like half-ass it. Get out of the way.
On my next caution, I gotta charge my headphones.
Car high.
Oh, I hate that.
Well done, Adrian. Good
Can't
stuff.
You don't want to drive. You
Still
don't want to
there.
drive without sound. That's
Outside.
It's weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though
Hold
it's a
your
game,
line.
I for some
Clear
reason feel like I
outside.
gotta be hearing the engine.
Something. They about to wreck her already anyway.
Maish, car number 4, is now leading. P19.
Take
High side. Car both sides.
cars one at a time.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
See what the fuel mileage is telling
They're
me.
still there. Clear down low.
It's on 32 laps.
Car outside.
That doesn't sound right.
They
Still
switched something
there.
up.
Outside. Clear.
Do that for the NIS?
Outside, be
I
careful.
wouldn't be surprised.
Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear up high.
Let's see. anybody
The lead car up top.
behind me.
16th place.
Still there, hold on. Hold it. Clear high, keep it up.
Gotta keep somebody behind.
There, outside. Still there, stay with them. Stay low, you're 3 wide.
Going through
Marshall,
the ride.
car number
Fuck.
18
Checking
is now
everybody
car
out
up
for
high.
some reason.
Looking out.
Two
Got
up
blinkers
top.
up front. Bad.
You know, 16.
Still there, stay with them.
There's nowhere to go here.
Still there.
Or is it me? It can't be me.
Car outside.
As long as
Is it
everybody.
me or
line.
the cars in the front? Some of them were blinking.
Still there, hold your line. Hold your line.
You don't have to run into me right here.
Still there, hold on. Hold your line.
Dale
Hold
driving
it.
like an ass right now.
Clear high.
Let's
Car
do it.
high.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it wasn't me. I
Still
can't tell
there.
who it is. I'm too far back.
They're still there. Clear up top. High side. Still there. You're clear high. Car up high. They're still there. Outside clear.
Okay, we're making some few mileage laps. Might be able to get to 40.
Outside.
By the way.
What are you doing?
Hold your line. Clear up top. Outside, be careful. Still there. Stay with them. Stay low. Stay low. 2 up top.
Oh, I had to get all the way out
Hold
of the
your line.
gas.
B16. Fastest lap for Rummy, 49.08.
Outside. Still there.
And then when people do that, you got to get out of the gas.
Hold your line.
You can possibly lose the draft.
Still there. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm not even on the
Still there.
now. Right in it.
Still there.
Come on, 28. What the hell was that?
There. Outside. Outside clear. Outside. Still there. Hold your line.
Risky moves.
Hold it. Clear up high. Car up top.
That's what I'm talking about. It's just like
Still there.
erratic driving.
Kleiber,
Clear outside.
P19. That's a new fastest lap for McNamara, 48.91. That lap time was
Checked
49.65.
this up so bad. It's
Car
almost
outside.
was about to lose the draft.
Hold your line. Clear high. Outside. You're clear high. Car down low. Clear inside. Car inside. Monkey in the middle. Clear outside. Car bottom. You're clear. They're inside. Still there. Stay with them. Clear inside.